It's the Flow Friday night sports show, and KNT Netball continued on last weekend, and it will this weekend as well, to help us go through the results from last week and the matches for this week. Sal Bywater is back. Hello, Sally. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good to have you back, and some very interesting matches last week, including an absolute thriller at Francis.
It was, yeah. Border Districts 42 defeating Mundalla 40. And yeah, so one of our closest games for the season, I think. And I think Mundalla may have been up most of the game, but Borders came up and ended up winning, by 2 goals. So a great effort by them.
Well done to them. Wasn't as close at Padthaway, where the home side welcomed Penola to town, and, well, Penola gave them a fair old touch-up. Yeah,
we thought this may have been the case. And, Penola 77 defeating Padthaway 23. So a huge amount of goals there on the board for Penola. And Padthaway's just having a good year, but not quite getting the goals on the board. Probably won't get many wins, so it's great to see them out there having a go.
That's what it's all about at the moment for them. Lucendale bounced back as well. They had a very solid away win against Bordertown.
They did. They had a good win, 61-33, and just from the first whistle, they bounced back. And obviously, we had a bit of a shock loss the other week, but I watched this game on last Saturday, and they were very good.
Yeah, they're a very good unit. And the last match of the round was fairly low scoring. The scoreline here surprised me. Keith, again, the away team. The only home side that was able to salute on the weekend was Border Districts in the A-grade competition. But Keith travelled to Narracourt and managed to beat them by 9 goals.
Yeah, that very low scoring, as we just said, not 38-29. And they were even at half-time, and Keith made some changes at that half-time break, and that put him up by 6 and going into the last quarter, and eventually winning out to win by 9. So a great effort by both these teams.
Yep, absolutely. So Keith, as a result, their undefeated streak continues, and they're on top of the ladder. Border Districts, the absolute surprise packets of the season so far, they are also undefeated, but they've had a bye. So they're in second spot on the ladder. Penola, they're around the mark, 3-1. Lucendale, they've only played 3 games, they're 2-1. And Narracourt round out to the top 5 at the moment with 2-2. Then we go back to Mundalla and Kaibi, 1 win each, and Bordertown and Padthaway yet to break their duck. So the ladder's starting to take shape.
Yes, it is, and I think it's obviously a bit surprised with Border Districts being up there, and I don't think they've probably played finals for a few years. So that is just fantastic to see. A bit of a change in regards, perhaps, this year, but obviously Keith's still at the top.
Yep, that's true. Fantastic start to the season for Border Districts, and we'll see if they can continue that on this week. Let's have a look at these matches for May 15th. Tomorrow, some big games. Bordertown, first of all. They host Narracourt, still looking for their first win, but Narracourt will start favourites here.
Yes, I think so. I think Bordertown may be still looking for their first win after this game, but maybe they're competitive and really take it up for Narracourt, but Narracourt only losing by 9 goals to Keith last week, and I reckon they'll be ready to redeem themselves for a win this week on the Bordertown court.
Yep, I think so. It doesn't get much easier for Padthaway. This week they are on the road and they head to Keith.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very nice for them, but at least they might be playing the stadium. It's a bit wet and cold, so that'll be good for them. But they haven't had the best of runs against Penola and Kaibi and Mundalla, but hopefully they play well, and I think Keith for the win.
Yeah. Now, Kaibi Bolite, they need to win this game against Border Districts to keep their hat in the ring, but Border Districts can go 4 wins from 4 games if they get over the top here, and they'll probably start favourites.
Well, absolutely. They've really proved to be that way, and I think they should start favourites in this game, and I do know it's a bit of a milestone going for their coach, Lucy Pitt, this week, so I'm pretty sure she'll want to get that win on the board, so I think Border Districts will get over there, Kaibi, on this one.
Yep, they're certainly looking good, Borders, early doors. And the last match of the round, Mundalla, who did everything but win last week. It doesn't get any easier for them either. They welcome Lucendale to town, who had a big win last week. And again, the away side will start favourites.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Lucendale's putting their games together well now since they're lost. But Mundalla will take it right up to them. They're playing not too bad in netball, but I think Lucendale on the away game will get the win on this one.
Yep. All right, another big round coming up in KNT Netball. Before we wrap up today, Sally, anything else to mention?
Yeah, so we just quickly mentioned before that Lucy Pitt's playing a 100th game for Border Districts. this weekend, and she's the coach. They're born and bred Borders girls, so congratulations to her.
And all the very best to her as well. And Sally, all the best to you. Stay nice and dry and warm this weekend while watching the netball, and look forward to checking in next week and seeing how it all went.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.